Hey, it's Gandhi and Danielle live from the Mercedes-Benz interview lounge with Gracie Abrams.
She's like perfection.
What? No,
like, look at you.
Look at you.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
We know that you've had a huge year. Everybody has been loving The Secret of Us. What can you tell us about how your 2024 was and where you're going in 2025?
I think everything this year has been out of my wildest dreams, and I think I'm constantly just trying to wrap my head around the fact that I'm like lucky enough to be in every room that I've been in, and that I get to speak to you both tonight, and being at Jingle Ball feels like, yeah, it's a total like childhood dream. I feel like going to school every day on the radio, like you hear Jingle Ball every Christmas season. So this is all trippy, and next year, you know, hopefully more of some version of the same, just writing as much music as possible, touring a lot. Yeah.
Now, are you watching all the TikToks that everybody's doing of your song?
I have gotten a bunch of those on my algorithm.
That is so flattering when they do things like that.
Very kind. I think it's cool to see how people adopt songs into their lives, and I think, you know, I know what it feels like to find music that I can like apply directly to my life. So even one person out there finding my song relatable means a lot to me, of course.
I can understand that. So you've been running pretty much nonstop through 2024. Are there plans to wind down for a minute? No? I see you shaking your head already.
Well, I mean, Christmas break will be a thing. You know what I mean? We get some family time, and so I'll definitely take a few naps.
Okay, that's
but
good.
then we're back.
And when we talk about family time, do you have holiday traditions that you're looking forward to?
I was just talking about this with someone. I think like baking for me is my big one,
nice.
and I think being on
what
tour.
do you bake?
Lots of Christmas cookies.
Okay.
You know, I think being on tour and not having a kitchen as readily available is I feel deprived of the like creative outlet that is cooking.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyway, for me that's my story.
Speaking of being on tour, there was something called the Eras Tour. As part of that, I mean, what was that like?
A master class, honestly. I felt like I was at college for how to do the job, and I think being in Taylor's orbit and being in the orbit of her crew and band and team and family, it's like I learned something every 5 seconds, I felt like, and just what an honor and a privilege for all of us to have witnessed this piece of history. It's unbelievable.
Is she as nice and as generous as I think she is?
Times 1,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I love it.
It's true.
So you're talking about all these things that you've learned while you were touring. What is a lesson that sticks out to you the most?
I mean, from doing stadium shows, I think what I learned from Taylor specifically is that there is a way, somehow, she does it, she's a superhuman, but to make stadiums still feel intimate.
Yeah.
And there can be 90,000 people in a room, but you still watching feel like you and her are the only two people there. And to somehow manage to pull that off while also feeling like you're on another planet with this like community of people that are all feeling everything so deeply and down to be vulnerable and express it. It's unlike anything. So I think I, you know, have been lucky enough to walk away with lifetimes of inspiration and yeah, just lots of goals now out there for me.
Did you walk away with bracelets? You must have bracelets.
An endless supply. If you need any, just call me.
I will. All right, so you're going to cook something for the holidays other than your cookies. What is your go-to?
Oh, man. Pasta?
Okay, that's good. Pasta's
You can't
good.
mess pasta up. Yeah, holiday pasta, exactly.
All right, so
Dear
while
God.
cooking, what about something you're looking forward to eating?
Oh, man.
Favorite holiday food?
Holiday food. What do you eat over I mean, hot chocolate, does that count?
Yeah.
I think for me, that's like, I get excited about that right now.
Marshmallows and whipped cream.
Absolutely.
And sprinkles.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You stir it with a candy cane.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
People
you
here
both.
are loving you. I mean, I'm sure you can see a crowd just waiting, hanging on to your every word, and we love it. Thank you for joining us
Thank you
live
so
from the
much. So lovely.
Mercedes-Benz interview lounge. It's Gracie Abrams.